Tony. I'm showing you this. I know some people that are Hindu. And Hindu, this is a symbol of good luck and blessing for them. You know, and I've been reading and looking at their ideas of things. Hinduism, I see it as the word is he in dualism. Okay, and that's what this is. It's a dualism. It's difference. You see, it's difference. All right, but now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I was looking at the symbol one day and I realized, and I was sort of in awe, but I want to show you what happens when I move these 6 pieces. Hold on, please. All right, now here is the same 6 pieces. Simply the 4 outside pieces have been pulled in to connect. Now, for me, I find that profound. I'm in awe. Okay, and see the 4 and the 4. And recently, I've been going through what is called, I'm going to take this out of the way now, but that is the swastika pulled together. 6 pieces. Boom. There they are. Alright. And recently, let me find a pen here that's going to write. Yeah. Okay. I've been reading the B-A-G-A-V-A-D Bhagavad Gita. Now, actually, I work with an individual, and her name is Gita. One day I was reading something, and I saw this word, Bhagavad Gita. And I thought, wow, that's Gita's name. So I looked it up, and the Bhagavad Gita is one of the higher teachings in Hindu, okay, and it translates as the Song of God. Okay, and one of the amazing things is I've been going through it. One of the, it's a beautiful story. It's a man, and he's sent out to war, and he gets out there, and he starts looking at the 2 sides, and he realizes that he has like brothers on one side, and uncles on another side, and cousins over here. And these people, and they're all family, but they're on 2 different sides of the war. Okay, and he decides that he does not want to fight in the war because he has family and loved ones on both sides. And so he's like talking to God about this. You know, and it's really funny. We live in a world where countries have armies. Now, do you see this word here, arm? Now, it's like left arm versus right arm. Okay, then we have this word Armageddon. You see, it's 2 arms on the same body. It's like the left arm fighting the right arm. They're both on the same body, but they're under the delusion of difference. Okay? The word for me, I don't know, I'm multi-dimensional. I'm in this world, but not of it. The word military. Okay, now that's how it's taught to you. But for me, it's me El Terry. Me El Terry. Me El Terry. It means my God waits. You know what? So I'm going to just speak it. Military of the world, stand down. You're killing your brothers and sisters. Your God waits. Me El Terry. You know, Armageddon, army, left versus right arm. I don't know, I was just pretty amazed though that these 6 pieces, let me see, do it the other way there, that would make what we would call a swastika, right? I can take those same 6 and pull them together as one. Sorry, these little pieces want to roll around on me. Alright, so come on. It's not going to work for me now. See, that's the Hebrew Aleph, that division thing. It's also the symbol for lightning. Okay, and there it is. When I close it in. You know, and let me take this off and show you. Okay, I wear this every day. I've worn it since September. Right, and people, some people ask me, they're like, hey, is that a dream catcher? I'm like, no, it's not a dream catcher. Why would I want to catch someone else's dreams? It's a dream maker. Okay, and I'm going to show you, this is in so many ways what would be called Star Wars. You know, I've shown in some of my older videos, my pens aren't writing good. We have this star. Put it upside down. And we have this star, right? And it's what we would call Star Wars. It's a funny thing, but what I'm going to show you, in the middle is you. Okay, this is referred to as the Earth Star. Okay, and I would even call this the foundations of the earth. You know, Jesus said, I knew and loved you before the foundations of the earth were laid. Okay, well, in my weird world, that sort of symbolism is the 2 columns. Okay, it's the 2 columns. It's Jachin and Boaz, the duality, the opposites, the difference. Land, water, sun, moon, birds, fish, male, female. I mean, all the opposites. Now, here is called like your soul star. And it's really weird. Many years ago, I had a crazy dream. I was walking through a forest, and there was a stick with like a golden serpent wrapped around it. And I walked over and I picked up the stick. I had the head in one hand and the tail in the other. And I raised it up. Okay, and these are like my feet. This is my head. And the stick was here in my hands. And as I held the stick up in my two hands, a beam of light shot out of my forehead and went down. It split, it divided, and went to my 2 feet. It ricocheted back over to the opposite hand. The other one ricocheted over to the opposite hand. And it was like I was in 2 places at the same time. I was a star. And it's like I was standing in front of myself, looking at me, seeing this star. And it was a blue beam of light that just come out of my forehead and split. Okay, so what happens is, in this, when the two come together here in your heart, when I take the 2 stars and bring them together, you get this. Okay, I mean, you can cut out 2 5-pointed stars and bring them together, and you will get this. Now, also, the difference between this star and this star is 33 degrees. You know, and it's all about duality. It's about opposites and difference. I mean, look at your Bible. That was the fall of Adam and Eve. Knowing difference. You become as gods, knowing difference. Hold on one second. I'm going to get a book and show you. Okay, this is one of my favorite books. Okay, and it's really even the cover, the water reflecting. I'm sorry, it's not showing up very good. Okay, and Jesus says, and in this book is only what is in red in the Bible. It's only the things that Jesus said. Not all the information and conversations that are in black and white between everybody and their brother. Okay, but only what Christ said. You see, Christ brought the gospel. So a lot of the other information is not important. It is to understand what happened, but I would study what's in red. And Jesus said. Now, pull this up a little bit closer so you can see it. In the circle is 1. It's 4 and 4. There's 1 in the center, surrounded by 6. Surrounded by 6. It's like the 12 disciples. Okay? And then I'm going to tell you also, when lightning strikes, it divides the atmosphere. When it comes back together, it makes a thunder. So in Revelation 10 or 11, the mighty angel puts 1 foot on the land, 1 foot on the water. Okay? And he has legs as pillars of fire. Okay, and the voice of 7 thunders. The 7 thunders is when 7 things come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because this is where they intersect, they become one. and the seventh is here in the center. All is one. God made difference, and it is good. Have a good night.